I've moved around a lot during my childhood and teenage days due to my father's work, so I can't say that I'm from one particular place. I trained as a teacher and I specialised in special education, and that's where I met my husband. He was teaching in the same school as I was teaching in. And then we married and had 3 children. My husband became very ill with many major illnesses and has just recently died in October. My mobility was becoming very poor, so that I wasn't able to move around a tremendous amount, and so I needed help to get transport to take him to hospital appointments for different examinations, and we were struggling to use the buses, which were not terribly frequent, and also his mobility, because he had Parkinson's, was gradually decreasing. So that's how we met the volunteer drivers, and of course now I ask them for help with transport just for myself.
The group's been going since about 1981. Somebody from the social services asked a lady in Kinross Parish Church if she could perhaps get some women together and take people out for little runs that were needed. We grew and we grew and grew until where we are today. It's a volunteer car service. The drivers use their own cars. Anybody that can't access the service they need can ask us for help. It's really like a friend that's picking you up, because they, we take people a lot, so they get to know people, and other friendships develop.
I lost my wife 4 years ago, and then when I eventually retired, I thought, I can do that. I've been doing it now for about 2.5, 3 years, and actually I love it. I think I get as much out of it as the clients do. You meet so many interesting people, and some sad stories, some happy stories, and you guaranteed within 5 minutes in the car you get a life story. I enjoy picking up the people and just having that conversation, which for some people it seems that's the only conversation they're having. So the opportunity to have a chat in the car as well as doing the actual obvious transportation, the social element is very important, I think. Yeah.
It isn't just a taxi service or driving you somewhere. The people become your friends, and and really lifelong friends. A sad occasion, I had asked, could I have a driver to help take me from Kinross up to the Perth registrar for an appointment, obviously to register the death of my husband. So I said, well, would you like to come and we'll have a bowl of soup together? Turned out to be a very happy occasion. It was, a very interesting time with her as well. It has changed my well-being, because I actually would be marooned here in my flat. I think I could be quite depressed just sitting in here if I wasn't able to get this assistance. It has opened up a big world. So that's really my story with the volunteer drivers.